continue to be surprised by how much you know.
Yeah, well, it's just a quinky dink.
Is that all? I, for one, have trouble believing in all these coinkydinks.
Then it's destiny.
That is not what I was suggesting.
It's not what I was suggesting.
You dare stand in our way? Okay. Well, that was passable. You dare stand in our way?
Hold it right there! Victory is ours!
This place hasn't changed at all. If anything, it's gotten worse.
Are you reflecting again?
Something like that.
Is it hard?
Sometimes, very much so. When you think about the past, it's easy to focus on regret, on how you failed to act when it was required most.
Failure to act. I feel like I was meant to do something as well. Was it protecting Asbel and my other friends? No. It was something bigger than that.
Let's ask around town and see if anyone knows anything about the Valkanus.
Doesn't look like anyone's in this town, though. Oh, there's people here. board drunkards.
This town is totally sad.
What's happening in Fendel? Why are people living such miserable lives?
And what was that about?
What was what about? And more importantly, what's wrong with Sophie?
Sophie?
Hey, is everything all right?
Yes, but sometimes my chest hurts.
Do you need to rest?
I'm okay.
Maybe it's the sudden change in climate.
Tell us if it gets worse. Don't just suffer in silence.
Okay.
Number of horns on the monster that lives. Okay. This presence. Huh? Oh, come on. I can totally. Oh, that was so stupid.
What are those kids looking for?
Bits of Crius. Some are no larger than a grain of sand.
No kidding.
What use is it if it's that small?
They use it to heat their stoves.
That's so sad.
How goes the search?
Not good.
Our family runs the inn, so we need enough Crius for the guest rooms too.
I see.
Can't they just buy Crius fuel?
This country has few Crius reserves, and they're mainly reserved for the upper class. The government has long turned a blind eye to this injustice, no matter how many people suffer. That's just how it is in Fendel.
In Lant, people have all the Crius they want.
In Strata, we're not unfamiliar with Crius shortages ourselves. But this situation is extreme.
This is Fendel? These poor people are our most hated enemies?
I'm cold.
Looks like you have a fever. You should go home and rest. I'll take care of the Crius.
But we don't have enough.
Don't worry. If I can't find more, I'll get a stratum horn.
What? No, a stratum would kill you.
Hey, I always figure something out. Right? I'm your big brother. Just leave it to me.
Is a stratum something that a child should be taking on?
No, it's not. They're extremely dangerous monsters that live on Crius fragments. The eleth from the Crius accumulates in their horns. Uncountable men have perished trying to secure those horns. It's not a foe to be taken lightly.
Stratum horns, huh?
Incidentally, we fought Stratum several times on our way here.
Damn, we should have taken the horns when we had the chance.
Oh, hold on. Let me see how many we have. Pascal, when did you pick those up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we got plenty.
All right, so... Is this enough?
Wait, what?
You should get out of this cold and find a place to warm up. Why don't you take her home?
But...
We just happen to have these. Don't worry about it. Now take your sister home and let her get some rest, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Can you stand?
We're lucky Pascal thought to take those horns, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my goodness. You're the people my children were talking about. I can't believe you just gave us those horns.
We were happy to help.
I don't know what to say. Those horns are so hard to get, and yet you went out of your way. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll use them well, I promise.
By the way, how's your daughter?
She's feeling better thanks to you. Oh, where are my manners? Please come. You must be tired. You can stay here tonight, on the house.
Oh, we couldn't possibly ask that of you.
You must. Please, it's the least I can do. I'll start heating your rooms right away.
Oh, man, this is so... Ooh, yeah.
Hello. We've been waiting for you.
Thank you for your kind hospitality.
You're our first out-of-town visitors in quite a while, and as such, you'll get nothing but top-drawer service. It's not fancy, I admit, but I think you'll like the food we've prepared.
I see it still gets incredibly silent here at night. Nothing has changed. Nothing at all.
Captain?
Oh, hello, Sophie. What are you doing up?
Pascal is snoring. She's loud.
I see.
What about you, Captain? What are you doing?
Actually, I was just thinking about an old song.
A song?
It's a story of two men who hold their honor and ideals above all else. But eventually, one of them becomes disillusioned and strikes out for another land.
What happens when he gets there?
He devotes his life to finding a new ideal.
What about the other man?
I don't know.
Can you sing it?
Why not? This is for you, Sophie.
was your night?
It was cold, and I totally didn't sleep at all.
That's amazing, considering that your snoring was rattling the crockery in my room.
You're right, little lady. We do have some cold nights here. We keep hearing that the government will use its Valkanists to help us. I wish I could believe that. These are desperate times.
Do you know where the Valkanus is?
Not specifically, no. But I've heard they're studying it in Zavhert.
Studying? Does that mean someone's helping them? But who?
All right then. Let's get to Zavhert as fast as possible. Be careful, Captain. You should try to shake that before it turns into a full-blown cold.
It's from singing too much last night. Perhaps I should go rest.
Singing? Ha! It sounds like the dear captain slipped off to who knows where last night and did who knows what.
Hubert, seriously?
Those who trust too lightly are likely to awaken with a knife at their throats.
La la!
What are you singing there, Sophie?
A song the captain sang to me last night.
Yes, well, as I was... Those who trust will... Never mind.
He actually broke.
You dare stand in our way!
Be gone! Bloodshot!
Know your place!
Were they lost?
No, that's not what I meant. You dare stand in our way!
Not yet! Dual Shredder! Not yet! Nicely done! Burn! Strike! Bloodshot!
It sure gets cold inside these caves.
This isn't a cave. It's a tunnel through the mountains built by the Fendelian government.
Humans built this? That's incredible.
Yes, and ever since its completion, Fendel has pestered Windor with incessant incursions.
If it wasn't for this, Dad might still be alive.
With Fendel free to torment Windor as it pleases, there can be no peace or joy for Lant.
Peace or joy? Those words sound odd after seeing the people of Velanik. Are we the victims here? Or are they?
And if Fendel is the greater victim, what do you plan to do about it?
I don't know. But someday, we may have to come up with an answer.
Frozen tree?
That's gotta be it. The research.
And what are we muttering about? Something to do with this frozen tree, perhaps? That is no answer. Now speak. What are you trying to hide from me?
Huh? Oh, nothing at all. I'm just wondering what's up with the Valkanus.
What's up?
The Valkanus is near Zavhert, yeah? So I'm just worried about what kind of research they're conducting.
Do you think that it's possible that the military might be using the Eleth from the Valkanus?
If Fendel is thinking along those lines, it falls to us to stop them. And then we can dispense with that other menace to the Valkanus as well.
I wonder if Richard will be there.
Frick was.
cabbages.
A Highlands cabbage. That looks tasty.
Interesting. I never thought the day would come when I could say we've officially seen the Fendel Highlands.
What do you mean? Haven't we been seeing them all along?
Until now, no man of Strata has ever seen the Highlands.
Hey, so now you can brag about it when you get back.
I suppose so. It is quite a point of pride. After all, no one we sent through Fendel Mountain Pass has ever returned.
Wait, what do you mean?
We sent countless spies to infiltrate Fendel, but none made it to the imperial capital of Zavhert and returned. Incidentally, the capital is said to be right past the Highlands.
But we'll be able to make it back, right?
I'm sure our men said the same thing.
Enemies. We won't fail. You dare stand in our way? No one can stand before my blade.
Enemies, look out!
Over in a flash.
How long is a flash?
It's less than a...
Oh shit. A dab time? Nice. That's my favorite time. It's like you knew, Molotov.
Everyone did as well as could be expected.
How long can it keep snowing like this? I'm freezing here.
Hey, Sophie, how about you and me cuddle up?
You seem in high spirits.
I don't mind the cold so much.
But you've been making a big deal about how cold you are ever since we got to Fendel.
I have?
Okay, I get it. You just wanted to touch her. Go ahead, Sophie. You can tell Pascal to shove off. Sophie?
Saying it's about to be a crazy freeze in the next couple days. Yeah, you guys are getting some weather.
You okay? You've been acting strange ever
You guys
since
are
we
getting
saw
some
what
crazy
you did.
weather. I don't think we're getting it over here,
Okay.
which is nice. It's like beautiful out. It's like sunny, no clouds in the sky. It's so beautiful out right now. It's cold as fuck though. Also, did you see that TikTok's coming back? TikTok is getting restored in the US. Unfortunately. They saw that you can.
This ship will take us to Zavhert.
You seem to know a lot about this country.
Is that a problem?
No, not a problem. It's just interesting.
The captain's crazy old. He probably knows about everything by now.
Tactful as always, Pascal.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not. I'm only like 22, and so I thought that Gramps here might be all kapow, and then...
I didn't mean the subject of your age.
Don't fight.
Sorry about that, Pascal.
Oh, no worries. Doesn't bother me.
I have no memories of my past. All I can remember is being with Asbel and the others when we were children.
Snowing again?
I
Uh-oh.
died protecting them.
Oh no.
What does it mean to die? And why does it scare me? Everything is so
Snow is good
cloudy,
gaming weather.
so
That's
dark.
true. I'm waiting.
want
I'm
to
waiting until I finally get snowed in and I can play some vids. Have a couple snow days.
And then meet everyone again like I did this time?
I refuse to trust people I know nothing about.
Come on, Hubert. You still doubt them?
Ha! If anything, my
hate the
doubts
snow.
have grown more urgent.
It's pretty
Those
to look
two are
at.
hiding something.
That's the only thing I
Mark
like
my
about it.
words.
Do-do-do-do.
You dislike people you know nothing
Do-do-do-do.
about?
Well, yes, I suppose I do.
So you don't like me?
Huh?
I don't know anything about myself. Does that mean you dislike me?
No, it's not. You're not hiding things from us, Sophie. You just can't remember. It's different from what they're doing.
So it's okay to not know if it's because the person forgot?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Sophie, where's all this coming from?
Nowhere. It's nothing.
Seems like it's snowing in the game too. Does it look like this outside, Jay?
So this is Fendel's capital, huh?
The fog sure is thick here.
Steam is the main source of power in Zavhert. The fog you see comes from their machines.
You sure studied up on this place.
It's common sense to know about your potential enemies.
Is Strata planning to war with Fendel?
That possibility has been under some consideration.
But that would leave Lant caught in the middle.
We can discuss such matters later. We should go before the guards become suspicious.
Right. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone who might be able to help us.
not from Fendel. Who are you?
Damn.
Step aside. I'll take care of this. We've just returned from a mission in Windor.
Windor? What kind of an idiot do you take me for?
My name is Malik Caesar. I have my credentials right here.
Well, this all seems to be in order.
I trust this clears up our little misunderstanding. Now, with your leave, we must report to Chancellor Eigen.
You're meeting with the Chancellor?
Yes, and I would hate to inform him that you were the reason we were delayed.
Please, no! I'm sorry. Come on, man. Let's get out of here.
Frankly, I'm surprised they fell for that.
How in the world did you get Fendolian military credentials?
I had them prepared some time ago, just in case.
You had them prepared, huh?
Let's hurry up. There's no telling when they might catch on.
Oh, Sophie. Bottomless pipe.
Wow, Zavhert is like a whole town full of pipes. I can't imagine what it must have taken to construct all of this.
Stop that, Sheria. A person could really get hurt if they fell from this height.
Oh, you're worried about me?
Oh, look at all the shiny little coins at the bottom.
You see? I knew she'd end up copying you.
I should have known that was the reason.
Huh?
Oh no, I have no fish to give. No fish to give the kitty. this place is huge.
It's difficult for me to believe Strata and Fendel are on the verge of war.
So, what will happen if there's a war? Is everyone going to die?
We won't let that happen. Asbel won't, I won't, even Hubert won't.
But whenever I think about dying, I get scared. It's like my whole chest tightens.
What? I wonder if that's a part of her remembering the time she protected us. Come here, Sophie. I'm sure you just had a bad dream. There's nothing for you to worry about. We're here for you, no matter what happens, okay? It's our turn to make sure you're out of harm's way.
Sharia?
We've already gone through so much. I don't want anyone to have to suffer again.
I see. That's a great point.
Well, it was fairly obvious.
What's going on?
We're checking out Asbel. Doesn't he seem a little strange to you?
Maybe.
Guess I should just ask him. Hey, Asbel! Listen, you've been acting all distant lately. Did something happen?
Well, Pascal,
Yeah?
the truth is, it's surprise!
Huh? What?
Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh! What? You guys are the best! Something like that?
Something like what? It sounds like Fendel really is conducting experiments on their Valkanists, but we still don't know where it is.
I'm still surprised the Amarcians are apparently helping them.
Me too. I thought they were all extinct.
Man, this is bad. This is really, really bad.
What are you getting so worked up about?
See, Fendel's Valkanus is kind of wonky, so it's really hard to extract Eleth from it. It's also really dangerous to extract Eleth from it. And if this little experiment of theirs fails, boom.
What do you mean, boom?
I mean, boom! Like the entire country of Fendel being wiped off the map! That kind of boom! Remember that crater we saw on the way here? That was when a Crius about this big decided to explode. Tiny Crius, huge crater. Now, think about what would happen if the entire Valkanus exploded.
How do you know all this, Pascal?
Because I made the crater. That's why I know this is bad. I'm pretty sure they're using my research for their Valkanus experiment. I knew it as soon as I saw those soldiers' weapons at Warrior's Roost. The principles are totally based on my work.
But wait, I thought they were using Amarcian technology.
Yeah, they are. I'm an Amarcian.
Ah.
Oh, did I not tell you that? I could have sworn I mentioned it at some point. Yeah, so, hey, I have an idea. Let's go visit the Amarcian Enclave. There's gotta be something useful there. We might even learn where the Valkanus is.
Is it nearby?
Well, it's not super nearby, but, you know, it's in Fendel.
Huh. Well, I suppose it can't hurt.
Hold on. Why have you been keeping your Amarcian origins a secret? What is it you don't want us to know?
Huh? I didn't tell you because you didn't ask.
And you, that little show you put on earlier was far too convincing. Perhaps there is more truth there than you would care to have us know.
Hubert, stop it.
Oh, right. I suppose you don't find this suspicious in the least.
It's all right, Asbel. Your brother is correct. I am originally from Fendel. However, this is the first time I've been back in over 20 years.
I knew it. You still want to travel with them after all this? Malik lied about his origins, and Pascal thinks we need to ask if she's a member of an extinct race. I suppose lies and deception just come naturally to these people. I'm sorry, Asbel, but I cannot abide allies who engage in deceit. I will go no further with them at my side.
Hubert, wait.
There they are!
Chill, Hubert.
Malik Caesar has been dead for years! Now identify yourself!
Interesting. So that's how the records show me.
I am hereby placing you and your companions under arrest!
Uh-oh. Time to hit the road, guys.
I expect the best from everyone.
Well, that was passable.
We will survive!
Better, but you've still got a ways to go.
There, you see, Hubert? He's talking to you.
That was directed at the both of you.
Okay. We should be safe here.
What do we do now?
Are you sure you don't want to go to the Amarcian Enclave? We're pretty much headed in that direction already anyway. It's a little cold, but it's still super nice. Come on!
Oh, stop! Let go of me!
I can't lose. No one can stand before my blade. Game on!
Not bad, don't you think?
Game on!
I must admit that your skills are quite impressive.
Aren't you sweet?
Let's do this! Okay, hold it right there!
I'm not done yet!
We will survive! Here! Strike! Strike! Hold it right there! Hold it right there! My moonlight! Aqua Blade!
You need to study up on the basics.
Their summoner thing. Blood flame.
Game on! Now you've seen our true strength.
Huh? I was barely even trying.
Really, Asbel? That was your true strength?
Cora's trying to play a game with snow, and I was gonna, I know. I think you left, but I was like, does it look like this outside, Jay? Does it look like this outside your house?
I admit,
Not
I
yet.
had no idea Amarcians lived on Mount Zavhert.
Captain Malik, what do you think the Amarcian Enclave is like?
Why not ask someone who lived there?
Me? How to explain it? Well, it's a place with lots of folks that are just like me.
I thought she'd go to you for support, Asbel. But it looks like she's turning to her radishes.
Journal entry for the day. It has become apparent that when Pascal doesn't care about something, her long-winded explanations become very brief.
I can't lose.
Watch your step!
We must always give it our best. That wasn't it. This is no time for their dilly-dallying. We need to hurry. Where is everyone? Did they get lost? Damn it. This is precisely why I hate traveling with them. Asbel! Sophie! Sharia! Pascal? Captain Malik? Wait. Did something happen to them? I can't go on like this. I have to find them.
Little bro, where are you?
Pascal? Pascal!
Hey, little bro, don't run off like that.
Yeah.
Yikes! Didn't I tell you it was dangerous to run around on the snow?
Well then, perhaps next time you could mention it sooner. But never mind. What about the others? Did you find any of them?
Find them? Wait a minute. Isn't that my line, little bro?
Huh?
Little
By
bro.
the time we realized it, you were gone. We've been looking everywhere.
What are you talking about? That makes no sense. I was right in front of you.
Yeah, but you were totally walking in the wrong direction.
I don't think that's true.
Don't sweat it. Everybody gets lost at some point. Now, let's get back to our friends. March!
The fuck?
Things seem rough between Asbel and Sharia.
I know! It's like they've got sandpaper between them or something.
That's not it at all.
Pumpkins?
I bet pumpkins raised in the snow must be especially sweet. Hubert, are you interested in pumpkins too? Do you want to take some with us?
No, that's not necessary.
Hubert has been looking at me ever since he joined us. I wonder what he wants. Hey, is there something you want to ask me, Hubert? It's better to let it out than to bottle it up, you know.
There is something that's concerned me for some time now, but... how to put this?
Go ahead, speak your mind.
If I may be blunt, that skirt is far too short.
Huh? My skirt?
It is a distraction to everyone during combat. Do you understand how much of your thigh you're revealing? It's an affront to basic public decency.
Hey, come on, Hubert. Stop staring at me like that.
Well, then you should start dressing more appropriately.
My goodness.
Let's do this!
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
Let's do this! Over! Ripped to pieces! Stampede! Prepare yourself! Amplitude! Instant balls! Here! Be gone!
Aw, too bad. Nice try, though.
Let's do this!
That would have been perfect if you hadn't botched to finish. This blizzard's strong.
The wind's so strong. Oh, I got to touch Sophie. I command thee, O wind, blow harder still! These winds are really picking up. Should we continue? The Enclave is a short ways ahead. What you think, Captain?
I suggest slow but steady progress to avoid exhaustion. Do you object, Hubert?
No, I have absolutely no objection. Mount Zavhert is the highest mountain in Fendel, after all. Also, I'd just like to say, your judgment has always been prudent. There's no need for us to question it. Please, after you.
I can't lose.
You need to study up on the basics.
I can't lose. Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
I can't say that I didn't see this coming.
I just heard something.
Look!
It's just another stupid animal. No need to panic.
No! Don't turn your back on him, little bro.
Pascal?
Ow! You okay, little bro?
Stand ready. The harsh climate has turned ordinary monsters into rampaging beasts. Here it comes!
I'm trembling. Why?
goodness.
Why the pigtails, Sophie?
Pigtails?
Your hair, those!
These? The captain said.
Can't wait for Monster Hunter. You need an RPG to play?
They're more
When does
fierce
that
than
come
I
out?
imagined.
Soon?
Are you alright, Pascal?
Oh yeah, I'm groovy. He just winged me is all.
After all those things I said to you, why did you help me?
Whoa, one of our team was in danger. What did you think I'd do?
Our team. You were hurt because of me. I'm sorry, Pascal.
February 28th? Oh, that's not too
Always,
far.
bro.
How can you smile after all that? And Captain Malik, you have a right to be angry with me as well.
Even the fiercest warrior can be undone by a single mistake.
I agree.
However, you see your mistakes and own up to them, Hubert. With that maturity, you're unlikely to make the same error in judgment again.
It's like you're teaching me all over again, Captain.
I expected you to be far angrier with me.
I've no need to scold a man who's clearly punishing himself.
Thank you, Captain Malik.
And besides, no one was hurt. We were lucky. But it's over now, right, Pascal?
Right as rain, Captain.
No.
Right as rain.
No, that's not acceptable. I owe you a debt, and it must be paid.
Huh. Well, that's kind of weird, but you okay?
Took your vacation that
Also,
week?
you bring
Nice.
Mr. Boar back to the Amarcian Enclave for me.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh,
Vacation's
wait.
always nice.
By myself?
What? No
I
good?
booked off
It's loaded with protein and essential vitamins.
3 extra days around my birthday, so I'll have a 5-day
This boar is really
weekend
big.
at the end of April.
Okay, forget it. In that case, you have to promise to be my friend.
Pascal.
Now come on, we're almost at the Enclave.
Whoa.
This is the Amarcian Enclave? I've never seen anything like it.
I grew up in Fendel, and I never even knew this place existed.
Yeah, we've been helping Fendel here and there for a while, but we have to keep it all shh. Anyway, let's head over to my place first. Come on.
chocolate fountain? What?
Hey, Pascal. What exactly is going on here?
This is a chocolate fountain created by one of our overseers a long time ago.
Why would anyone need this?
You wouldn't understand, Asbel, but research is totally taxing on the old melon. When you get all sleepy and the blood sugar drops, there's nothing better than sweet, sweet chocolate.
It's so sweet. I'm awake now.
Sophie, stop. You'll ruin your appetite.
But it's so sweet. You should try some, Sharia.
All right, I'll try a little.
Chocolate as a cure for exhaustion? Sure, why not?
Hey, guys, you're kinda sorta not supposed to just stick your hands in it.
Oh, sorry. I just got scolded by Pascal. Mount Zavhert is cold and in the middle of nowhere. Why in the world would the Amarcians live here?
You know, good question. I'm not sure. But I mean, does anybody know why their hometowns are where they are?
No, I guess not.
They used to call Mount Zavhert Kulumin, which means the transplanted land. As children, we were taught to never approach it, so I'm unfamiliar with the area.
Perhaps the warning originates from an Amarcian desire to protect their privacy from the local villagers.
Captain, even if kids didn't know the Enclave was here, that warning should have raised some eyebrows.
It does seem pretty obvious in retrospect.
Goodness, okay. Already have one? Selling anything, actually. Yeah. no, I have no fish.
My room. It's clean.
You call this clean?
Is this a trash dump?
Sophie. This is not cool. You don't just go cleaning up people's rooms when they've only been gone for like a second.
When were you last here, Pascal?
I don't know. About 3 years ago?
I'm not sure you can really complain if you've been gone that long.
I knew it! Someone yoinked all my Creus notes!
So, someone's been using your research to help Fendel with their experiment.
Yeah, but who? Hey, we should ask the Overseer. She's gotta know something.
The Overseer? Is that your leader?
Yep, she's old. Like super old. She's so old she doesn't even know how old she is. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go see her.
What should I make for dinner tonight? Huh? Okay, so if we have curry again, it'll look like I'm playing favorites with Asbel. What about you, Sophie? Do you think we should have crablets again?
Sharia, that animal moved.
Just ignore it. It's probably some toy Pascal made.
Wait! Sophie, wait! What about dinner?
Captain! Perfect timing. How about I let you choose the menu for tonight? Pick your favorite. Anything you like.
How about sea bream porridge?
All right, I'll have to look for a recipe. I should have known you'd pick something old-fashioned.
Oh?
I mean because, you have refined tastes, right?
Why ask me?
Overseer! Overseer! Hey, are you there?
You don't have to shout. We can hear you just fine.
Hey, Poisson! Long time no see!
Pascal, you know it's against the rules to bring outsiders here.
Come on,
You
don't
know
be
how
like
you do
that.
long
Is the
streams
Overseer
after 2
here?
hours, you're
I'll
dead?
ask her
Really?
stuff.
The overseer
No,
has
I
rules
just,
and
that's how
stuff
long I like
with
game
others.
for. I game for like
If you wish to
fucking
talk to
12
her,
hours at a
you
time
must
if
do
I
so
can.
through me.
But my
Okay,
tailbone
sure,
starts to
we can
hurt
practice
after a while,
since you're
so I
eventually
kind of
gonna
have
be
to
the
start
next
like moving
Overseer.
around, you know?
So, can we get into the Archive of Wisdom? The archive's been
Better
around for
game share for
centuries.
internet.
It's
Yeah, I
basically a
mean,
big
you know,
hall where we store everything
neck
we've
stuff
ever learned.
sucks. I got lower
Crammed
back
full of
stuff.
Totally awesome stuff. And
But
I've
yeah, I
been
definitely
wanting
gotta
to check
like
it out for a while.
readjust.
The overseer says that none but herself may enter the Archive of Wisdom.
Yeah, I know what she's gonna say. I want you to let us in. Jeez, don't be so uptight.
Maybe you're not uptight enough, Pascal.
Poisson, did you know Fendel is running experiments on the Valkanus?
Of course. What of it?
What of it? If we don't put a stop to him ASAP, things are gonna get really bad really fast.
The overseer and I were informed that everything is proceeding just fine.
Poisson, listen.
Poisson.
I'm pretty sure they're using my old research. I stopped working on that research because I couldn't get it to work. Extracting Eleth was doable, but once the output reached a certain rate, things would get all out of control. If they use that on the Valkanus, it's gonna be totally catastrophic.
Streaming was a thing in the 90s, I'd be a millionaire today. Right? I wish I had started this so long ago.
The Overseer says we have no authority to interfere in such matters. Okay. Then tell me who's doing the experimenting, and I'll talk to him myself. Heck, it's probably the same person who took my research in the first place. Your sister is in charge of the project. Fourier? I should have guessed.
Why do they
So
have
is she
French
here or what?
names? Hagar.
No, she left some time ago and is currently operating her own laboratory. No kidding. Well, how's about you tell me where it is and I'll go check her out.
I did, yeah.
Did you see a sign on your way out from Zavhert where the road splits in two? If you take the other path from there, you'll find Fourier's laboratory at the end. Nice. Thanks, Poisson. Sorry, guys, but I gotta run down to that lab and see what's going on.
We'll go as well. It sounds pretty serious. Besides, if this leads to the Valkanus, it will eventually lead us to Richard. It makes sense for everyone.
Aw, thanks, you guys. All right, let's hit the road.
Nintendo was mad they showed early. Won't be able to get it till the end of this year. Uh-oh. Still think it'll be a fall drop? You say $3.99? That doesn't seem bad. $400? I was thinking more like 5 or 6. Back to the inn for a sec. Nintendo, they never put the latest hardware in this stuff. Well, hell, I hope it's $3.99. It'll be cheaper for me.
This won't take long.
Nothing stands in my way.
So if they put in, we can stream easy, but Nintendo hates streaming, so I gotta... Oh, wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice.
won't take long. Hold it right there! Freeze!
You were great, Pascal.
Oh, you finally realized my greatness? Let's celebrate with a high five! I had no idea Fourier's laboratory would be so huge. That's my sister for you.
Pascal, what is she like?
My sis? Well, she's a year older than me and totally smart. She's accomplished all kinds of stuff. I guess she's my idol. I used to run around and copy whatever she did. So anyway, I'm sure she'll understand when we explain what's going on.
Could the Valkanist be inside this laboratory?
That would be awesome, huh? But yeah, I don't know. Right now, we should just try and find Fourier.
Fourier.
We've spent a long time here in Fendel, and yet we're still not any closer to finding the Valkanists.
Please keep such negativity in check. It's detrimental to group morale.
I understand. I just feel like Richard is suffering while we're running around in circles.
Richard is suffering? I cannot even begin to fathom what you're talking about.
There has to be some reason Richard's acting the way that he is. I know this isn't what he wanted.
I care not for his reasons. If King Richard does not put a stop to his current behavior, then I will be left with no choice but to kill him myself.
Hubert! No. I refuse to think like that. If that's your position, then I'll just prove to you that I can stop him.
However this ends, I fear the sin will be mine alone to bear. My brother lacks the temperament to kill a friend.
forge more gear. Let's do this. Hold it right there.
Let me put all of your worries at ease.
That new sheath looks really cool.
I've wanted this ever since I joined the Knight Academy.
Temper your enthusiasm.
Why?
Those who rely too heavily on equipment neglect to hone themselves.
Wait, wouldn't having equipment you love make you want to work that much harder?
In the old days, swordsmen became legend without touching that sort of thing. But times have changed. Now the equipment does all the work, and any old half-wit can wield it.
Here we go.
Top 3 Tales games I've played so far. Berseria for sure. Tales of Arise was really good too. And definite stretch. I can't move it over. The last one I'd say, well, until I finish this one, I don't really know how it's gonna go, but the double stretch. Okay. Yawn stretch combo. Favorite survival horror? I wouldn't know. Never played any. Okay, let's think. How am I gonna get that block? I can go over the top. I can go onto the sides. So this one needs to come up. Oh, but I can't step on damn it. I thought I could go kind of around and down. I can't push it up. I can push it from the side. So, okay, so this one just needs to come down. And this one can get pushed up. There we go. Alright, I had to think about that. Play a horror for 50 gifted subs? Holy shit. 50 gifted? Favorite rhythm game? Favorite rhythm game is DDR. Favorite game that starts with a vowel. A-E-Y or A-E-I-O-U. It's a game that starts with A that I've played. E. What's that super Japanese game? Oh fuck, that I played. It starts with an O. It's like Onikami or fuck, what's it called? Oki, no. Oninaki. Oh, Oninaki? Is that it? Oninaki? Oh, that's where it wants me to go. Square Enix has a game that starts with O. Is that it? Is it Oninaki? It might be, because I think I think it's by Square Enix. Are you not sold on my offer? I don't like horror games, even for that much money. Oninaki, yeah, that's what it's called. I did play that game. It was very interesting.
This teamwork is the key.
You're out of your mind. Out of your mind. Okay, so they have that one. Oh my god. It's not even letting me, like, access any fucking portion of it. What? Why can't I go in there? think you might like Resident Evil 2 Remake or Silent Hill 2 Remake. Oh god. They all sound fucking terrifying. Silent Hill 2 gonna let you down? Heard it was basically perfect. Oh shit, I don't remember that. I haven't played a game that was actually scary. Our games became action.
Fight more foes, forge more gear.
Scariest thing I did was doing my taxes. Oh yeah. I gotta wait for my T4 from my old job because I switched jobs last year. So I gotta wait until I get both T4s. And then I can do my taxes.
The monsters in this lab are pretty strange, aren't they?
I've heard that Fendel has been investing in biological weaponry. Perhaps this lab is being used to facilitate it.
Watch out, guys. This one looks like
Movies that were actually scary, more unsettling in my opinion, are Hereditary and Midsommar. Only because they sprinkled a little bit of truth in them based off of real cult and real people. A group of people in Midsommar space. God, I barely made a dent in its fucking HP. What? I don't know the last good horror movie I watched. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it still only has half of his HP. Why is it getting all these Elith breaks? I haven't had a single one. Almost there though. It's gotten like fucking 3 though. Come on. There we go. Another one? Jeez. God. Alright, everyone, all out attack. Let's go. There we go.
Why do you wear such white clothes?
Oh, these? Well, let me think.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it before. I heard I just really have a hard time to watch movies. Put it on my list to do when you're on your vacation.
Surprised you were able to defeat my Varus.
Sister.
Fourier!
Fourier!
Pascal, is that you? Oh,
Have I
good
seen it?
heavens,
No,
thought
I don't
someone
really
was
watch
trying to
horror
steal my
movies.
work. Wow, I can't believe you built that Varus and everything. You're
I just kind of
amazing,
started
sis.
getting into like more so like
It would have been
thriller
more
kind
amazing
of.
if you hadn't defeated it so easily.
I don't know. Is Aliens considered horror? Because like I watch the Alien movies.
So, what are you doing here?
We came to talk about Fendel's Valkanus Creus
Love the
experiment.
Alien movies.
On Forbrenir? I'll have you know, I spent years working on the research used in that experiment. I may have used your work as a starting point, but what matters are results. You know that.
It's okay. I didn't come here to take credit for anything. I know you've done a ton of work on it. But no matter how smart you are, sis,
Yeah, so
the
thriller
research
suspense is
still
kind of more my jam.
And just what does that mean?
I don't watch horror. She's gonna sleep with the
well,
light.
it's like- Look, it's
And I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
think
lot
there was
faster if
monsters
I
under
just
my
show
fucking
you.
bed.
Do you have any Creus fragments laying around? Like, maybe one the size of a bean? How's this?
That's perfect. Here, gimme. Impressive, yes? No one has ever been able to extract Eleth from Firecrea so efficiently.
Yeah, but when we give this thingy a little chunka.
Pascal, what are you doing?
Guys, you might want to get back.
What just happened?
See? That's the trouble with Fire Creus. If you apply too much pressure when extracting the Eleth, it starts a chain reaction. And once that happens, it starts accelerating all the surrounding Eleth, and then kapow! You can contain the damage when it's a handheld weapon or something, but with the Valkanus, it would be a total disaster.
Remember when I took my ex to go see
that's why I
Paranormal
never
Activity?
finished
She
your
made me
research.
sleep with the lights on for a
Yeah,
week.
I saw where I
Aw.
was headed, so I just chucked the whole kit and caboodle. And that's why we gotta stop the experiment before everybody gets blown up.
And you had to keep her safe.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it might be tough for you to tell them, huh? Well, look, how's about you just show me where they are and I'll just do it.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Am I what now?
You saw where it was headed? You just worked it all out in your head! Do you have any concept of how hard I've worked to complete the research you've abandoned? You always do this! You mimic whatever I do, then just effortlessly do it better! I
I kill myself to be successful, and then you sweep in with your quick thinking and fancy talking, and you just leap ahead of me like it's nothing!
Fourier,
Goodness.
Fourier, we must get to the Valkanus Crius. Even if the experiment wasn't a danger, there's a different threat on the way. If we don't act now, it will be drained of its Eleth, just like the other Valkanus.
Wait, the other Valkanus?
Yes, so we have to stop it, no matter what. Please, Fourier, tell us where Forbrenir is.
I don't know where it is, but the man in charge of the experiment does.
Who's that?
Fendel's chief science officer, Kurt Bessel.
Kurt Bessel?
You know him, Captain?
Yes. Though I never imagined we would meet again like this.
Where can we find him?
The Ministry of Science is located in the capital, although I couldn't say if he's there at the moment.
Thank you. That's a good place to start. We'll try to speak with Kurt ourselves.
Do as you like. It matters not to me.
Matters not to me. It should be a discovery.
Well, we got our Valkanus information, but I wish it hadn't gone down that way.
It was the best outcome we could have expected. At the very least, we learned that Fourier's primary objective wasn't bioweapons development.
Hubert, you saw how painful that was for Pascal and Fourier. Don't you feel anything at all?
Of course, but that ultimately has no connection to our key objectives.
But I hate seeing Pascal like this.
I know what you mean. Isn't there something we can do to help them work it out?
Stop this at once! I can't allow the two of you to waste more time discussing irrelevant nonsense. We have a mission to accomplish.
Hubert.
What door did I just open? I opened this door.
I never knew she felt that way about me. All this time. I've been making her miserable all this time. I should go back and apologize.
I don't think that will help. Fourier's problem isn't you, Pascal. It's Fourier. Her spirit has been crushed by years of doubt and self-loathing. Sympathy will only make the problem worse.
But I love her, you know? I just wish she knew that.
Oh, Pascal.
Don't worry. She'll understand someday. You're the only one who can stop the Valkanus experiment now. Fourier knows that's true, even if she'll never admit it. If the experiment isn't stopped, Fourier's work will end up killing a whole lot of people. And no one wants that. Especially not you.
He's right. Helping us will save your sister's reputation and maybe even her life. Plus, we need you, Pascal. We can't do this alone. So, come on, pull yourself together and let's go.
Little bro. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
That was all right, Hubert.
I know what she's going through. And besides, it would be far too quiet if she weren't around. Now, can we all stop talking and just head for Zavhert? There's no time to waste.
Just gonna grab a drink. One sec.
Fourier said that Kurt is Fendel's chief science officer.
There's a place called Fendel Tower north of the city that houses government agencies. I wager we'll find the Ministry of Science there.
Okay, let's ask around and see if we can find a way inside. Do you think we could get into Fendel Tower with your military credentials?
If he's been declared dead, then that likely wouldn't work.
Hubert is correct. In fact, they may already believe there's a con man out there using my name.
But we gotta do something.
Indeed. Fendel Tower is only the first step. We have to meet this Kurt as well.
If we can't find him, retrieving some of his research documents might be enough.
Do you really believe this can be settled with documents alone? Speaking with Kurt is the only way to be sure. Frankly, I would have expected you to feel the same, Captain Malik.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't. I don't know where you'd get that idea.
Captain? Time sure flies. It feels like only yesterday that I made that friendship pact with Sophie and Richard. But we've all changed so much since then. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Asbel? What are you doing out here?
Sorry. I just needed some time to think about things.
About King Richard?
You know me too well. Hey, remember the first time we met him?
Of course. You broke into his room and then dragged him all over town. I was always surprised he enjoyed it as much as he did. He even wore that stupid disguise.
Yeah, good times. Everyone was together back then. Even Richard. But now he's all alone, with no one to support him. Sometimes I wonder if that loneliness drove him to his current state. I can't help but think if things could have been different. I was so caught up in my own training that I never thought to check up on any of you guys. If I had been able to notice Richard's troubles, maybe I could have stopped things from the way they are now.
It's not too late.
I don't know.
Stubbornness is one of your strongest traits, you know. You're always pursuing some issue long after it's reached the point of annoyance. So if you believe he can still be saved, then don't give up. Just use the same persistence with him that you have shown me.
Thanks, Hubert. That means a lot coming from you. I'm glad you're around. You always put things into perspective.
Oh, come on. Besides, it's my job as the little brother to keep you out of trouble.
Ouch.
If King Richard doesn't have anyone to trust, then at least he can go to you.
You think so?
You promised to believe in him, and you have an obligation to maintain that promise.
I suppose it does. He's right. If I don't stop Richard, who will? I'm not going to give up, no matter what.
Pascal, what are you doing here? Verma!
You know each other?
Of course! Everyone, this is Verma. She's an Amarcian like me.
Marcian.
Nice to meet you, everyone. So you work for Fendel now, right, Verma? That's right. Actually, I work at Fendel Tower. The security is such a pain. You have to use this fancy security pass just to get in. Hey, so do you think I could maybe kinda sorta borrow your pass? I've wanted to see the inside of that tower forever. Well, I don't know. Please? I promise I'll just look around and not break anything and come right back. Well, suppose I can trust you of all people. Aw, thanks, Fairmaw. I totally owe you.
Damn, Mallet. Alright, guys. I'm gonna stop there. Looks like my boyfriend is done work for the day, so... I'm gonna go hang out with him. Let's raid out... Alright. I'll be on possibly for a little bit tomorrow, so I will see you guys later. Have a good day, y'all.